3, 2, 1, bam. We're back. What's up, everybody? This is the BradyBagz Show, brought to you by Steady Picks, a free betting website that gives you picks for anything you can pretty much bet on. Golf, NFL, fights, UFC, Bellator. We got everything. So head on over to steadypicks.com, sign up, and get these free bets. We're going to run through our bets that me and Joey did last night. We did pretty fucking good, Joseph.
Not too bad. Not too bad. We're on a good streak.
All right, I'm going to start off. I hit, well, at the bottom of Steady Picks website, it starts off with our best bets. Brendan Allen, money line was your best bet. Mike Malott, money line was my best bet. They both hit.
Yep.
I picked Joe Selecki to win. He won. You didn't pick anybody. I picked Charles Johnson to win. You didn't pick anybody. Charles Johnson lost, but we think Charles Johnson won.
It's close, yeah.
I picked Victor Martinez versus Jordan Levitt. He got fucked up, but then it gets better. I picked Trevor Peek to win. Trevor Peek got a TKO. I picked Mike Malott. He made quick work of Johan. I picked Suarez by finish. She got the finish. I gave the value, Joey. You just picked money line. You still won, but not too much value. I had Augusto Sakai, and then I fucking switched my pick to Dontel Mays. I did it again. I did it again because I listened to your bitch ass. I would never listen to anybody else besides myself again.
Pretty persuasive. I don't know. Make good arguments, I guess.
I looked at it. I was like, all right, he lost his last 4 fights. This dude's training with Jon Jones. He might get fucked up.
Yeah.
And he didn't get fucked up. And then we both picked Brendan Allen to win. And Brendan Allen looked very good. And then, obviously, the main event got canceled, so that didn't happen. What did I have? And then I had 2 more.
Did they confirm why?
His stomach was fucked up. I had Bellator. I had Yaroslav Amosov. He beat Logan Storley. I heard he looked amazing. I was trying to find a stream because I don't have Showtime, but I couldn't find a stream. But he looked great. And then Jeremy Kennedy both won. So we fucking killed it last night.
Dogged it. The guy Peak. That is my new favorite guy to watch. That was the sloppiest,
the hammer fist he was throwing at him.
Bro, but when they said he started out street fighting, I was like, that's 100%
Is that what he said? Is that what they said?
Yeah, he started out. He had like no purpose in life and found fighting. And I was like, he's still new, obviously. My man, I love that guy.
People talking about that fight.
Dude, that guy is great.
He was throwing these hammer fists. I'm like, holy
he dropped him with it.
Mm-hmm.
He went boom on the angle and dropped him.
Yeah, fucking, that was great.
Oh my God.
But this weekend is the weekend. Big card.
Yes.
UFC 285. The return of Johnny Bones Jones.
Before we go, how excited are you about that?
I'm excited. I fucking love Jon Jones. Outside of being a piece of shit person, like doing the shit that he's done. I mean, I wish he had kind of leaned into it more.
Yeah.
And was just like, fuck it. Like, this is just who I am. Like, I'm just, I fucking slap babies.
What do you say, double down?
I slap babies. I do all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
I used to do drugs, and I just beat the fuck out of people.
Do you think his return is more than the Mac? Who has the bigger?
I think at this stage, I think Jon Jones's return is
I think
bigger.
John's is just because it's longer. Like,
He's never
Conor,
lost.
Conor's been dabbling. Like, Conor's came back. He had the shit going on with fucking Poirier, broke his leg. But it's been a hot minute since Jon Jones has fought. It was right before COVID.
Yeah.
It was 3 years ago.
And he never lost.
Yeah, technically he did lose though. I know, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He never lost.
He didn't lose.
He never lost.
All right, yeah.
I went back and watched his highlights.
I don't think he lost because if you go and you watch fucking Dominic Reyes after that, he didn't lose.
No,
I mean, like,
no. I'm talking about his TKO when he TKO'd
Matt Hamill.
Yeah,
That's not. Yeah.
it's a loss.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's such bullshit.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about. Listen, whether you think he lost to Reyes or not, he didn't because the judges gave it to the other guy.
Yeah.
You can't go off if, ands, or buts.
Well,
or,
also when you're
or
good like that
hypotheticals.
and you barely ever like if you remember when like Floyd Mayweather fought Miguel Cotto, bro, the announcers first time you ever seen Floyd nosebleed, and they were like, "Oh my God, Floyd's nosebleed!" And it's like when you're so used to being that dominant, and somebody finally gives you some sort of competition, they make it seem like it was the most craziest thing. So
no,
it'd be like that.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped for John. I think he's gonna I think he's going to smoke Gane.
I do too.
I think he's going to smoke him.
I think he submits him in under 2 rounds.
Dude was getting taken down by
Seriously?
Francis Ngannou. Bro, go back and watch Jon Jones' highlights. They're fucking insane. Like what he did, how he put Lyoto Machida to sleep against the fence and just walked off.
Yeah.
I think John. You know something I think is underrated with him is mind games. Even now, he just put up this video of him doing a scissor takedown. I think on his Instagram. It's like I feel like everything he does is by design. And he does to get him think like, oh man, he gonna try to take me down like so much in this fight, but.
100% he's going to. Why wouldn't he? I think he's going to take the least path to resistance. Like he's going to take him down.
Gane came out and said that
I'm lazy.
He barely trains.
I saw that shit.
Because I have media. I'm like, first of all, I ain't nowhere near on the level of a fighter of having to do media obligations like that. But I know guys who have.
Never.
There's nobody does that. No one has to do that kind of media to where you can't train. Like, it's not real unless you just got like so many sponsors that like. You're just running around all the time, then that's your fault.
I mean, I could see that being something for Ciryl Gane because of the way he looks. He's big,
but then that's your fault.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
Gotta separate him.
And, like, you say that, getting ready to fight Jon Jones, I don't know, dog. That ain't it.
What about for the bettors? I'm like, even if I was, the statement like that.
Yo, Jon came out as an underdog. So whoever, I guarantee people hammered that line. I'm not sure what it is right now. It's probably still pretty close, but I'll bet my house on it that Jon Jones.
Okay, let's go down this rabbit hole real quick. Would you bet your car?
That Jon Jones is going to win? Yes.
You bet your house?
Yes.
Yes.
Gun to my head.
Yes.
Gun to your head?
Save my life.
Yeah, Jon Jones will win.
Yes.
Fuck it, dude.
Jon
You
Jones-
lose. You're a casualty, bro. He's never lost.
Jon Jones gets flatlined next week. My truck's gone. My house is gone. Kurt's dead.
Just see how confident you are.
I'm extremely confident. Right. I feel like he's found like a new motivation. Like he was blowing through everyone in light heavyweight. He got tired of that shit.
Yeah.
He's all heavy. He's juicy, not juicy on PEDs.
Yeah.
Juicy, like, boy's thick. You can see that shit in his face.
Yeah,
he's
he looks fat.
He looks fat, but he's going to be strong as shit.
Let's make it. Oh wait, he comes out the same thing every time, right? I'm coming home. Is that what he always comes out to?
No.
Oh, all right.
No,
Let's make a bet on what he comes out to.
He was asking on Twitter the other day what he should come out to.
Oh, all right. I was about to say.
Yeah, that was
that
tough.
would be
when he played that,
Good,
and then he
bro.
was like screaming on the way out.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
If he came out to that, that'd be good.
That would be good. But he already did it, so it already has.
Know whose walkout I always loved? DC's. When you'd come out to Right Above It by Lil Wayne. The beat would drop and he would just sprint out with his fucking shirt tucked in his pants.
I'm sorry.
That was the fattest
McGregor Jones is my favorite.
spark
dog.
plug.
Who?
McGregor Jones, that foggy dude, Jones.
Yeah,
I love that
McGregor.
You love that one? Yeah, I only like it because he walks out to it. Otherwise, I don't like the
And
song.
then it goes into the Biggie joint.
Did you see how big Conor looks next to Wonder Boy?
I think it was the angle.
Bro, I don't.
Y'all think he looked a little like I saw him on the tough joint when he pulled up. Like he looks like a little drunkish. Like he does look like alcoholic.
He's probably getting all fucked up. He's out in Vegas.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
Get to see it now.
But I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
He's got them drunk eyes.
All right, because I do read
He
comments
be
for
drinking
this
this
stuff.
shit all the time.
Let's go on and get these people their picks, and we will chat some more. Let's get these people their picks.
Valentina Shevchenko. Alexa Grasso. I want to call it right now.
All right. Well, first of all, let's obviously our pick is obviously Jon Jones.
Jon Jones. Given.
All right, Jon Jones, Valentina versus Alexa Grasso. I like Alexa Grasso. She's very good.
I'm going with the upset.
Are you really?
100%, yeah.
I'm not.
I'm actually really sold on Alexa Grasso.
Yeah.
I feel like Valentina has an area in which you can beat her because she waits to counterpunch everything. And I think they know that. And I think Alexa has got a good body lock, like underhooks. And I think she's underrated.
The last girl took her down a lot too. If
Well,
I believe, right?
I kind of think Valentina was almost falling into the same thing that Jon Jones was falling into. Like, she was so dominant, just smoking these chicks. Like, bro, she's probably just like, this is what it is. She had a tough ass fight. Her last one, I think she's going to come out and just fucking be the Valentina that we know her to be. But I can see what you're saying. Alexa Grasso is fucking tough. She's beat some good girls. But yeah, I'm going to go Valentina by finish.
Wow.
Just a pick, man. Just a pick. That's what I think. Got to give the people some value. My weight class.
Yes, I am excited to hear
Jeff
this.
Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Shavkat is a huge favorite. Shavkat is very, very, very good. But I'm going to pick Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal, he's a southpaw. He's hard to deal with on the feet. Like what he just did to
His last
Vicente,
performance.
bro, he looked fucking good. If you don't get him down, he's gonna give you fucking.
And he could be kind of scrappy where it is hard to get him
Yeah,
down, right? I think
yeah,
Bilal
for sure.
had
Like
trouble
I've
getting him
seen,
down, right?
I seen Magny get him down. I've seen Ponzinibbio get him down, but only briefly. Like so you really have to be on that takedown, and maybe Shavkat gets tired trying to get those takedowns, and then gets pieced up on the feet. And then just going back to value, like look at the value on Jeff Neal. He's almost a 4-1 underdog. Like you can't pass that up.
Do you feel like Shavkat is good from what you actually seen, or is it the record? 'Cause
No. Shavkat's very good from what I've seen in the UFC, what he's been able to do to some of these guys. But I went back and watched some of his early stuff when he was this was 2015, so it was a while ago. But like I've seen him lose as an amateur, which it was pro fights pretty much, and I've seen him get taken down, and I've seen him get rocked in a fight before. So
I'm personally not sold on this dude because I think he looks like he's in fucking slow motion.
Yeah.
Like with a lot of shit. And Jeff Neal has
super
power.
explosive.
I like what I saw.
And not to be biased, I'm going for the American boy. You know what I mean? I'm going for the hometown guy that's from here.
So I'm picking Jeff Neal.
Yeah.
Next one. This is a motherfucking good fight.
I've been waiting to see Jalin Turner for a little.
Gamrot versus Jalin Turner.
Why do you think it's a good fight though?
Huh?
I don't think Jalin Turner's going to be able to grapple with him.
I'm just saying both of them, like outside of this fight, they're both very, very good fighters. And I love Gamrot. So Gamrot fought Dariush on my card. Obviously, I didn't get to watch the fight. I went back and watched it the other day. Gamrot's so fucking good, but how good Beneil, like this is a different tangent, but Beneil looked fucking great against him. And that says a lot because if you go back and watch Gamrot versus Saryukian or some of these other guys, like what he did to Jeremy Stevens, like how easily he Kimora'd him, I'm picking Gamrot. I know he's coming in on short notice, but I follow him on Instagram and he's always training, and I could tell he took this on short notice, but he's going to be ready. He's out of a good camp with American Top Team. He trains with Amasov, the guy who's the Bellator welterweight champ who won last night. So I think he's going to be ready. But Jalen's the biggest 155er I've ever seen. So, but I think Gamrot's just going to be able to just out-wrestle him and just outscore him.
Yeah, I think his cardio plus just going to be a lot bigger than Turner's. I'm going with that too. But submission or decision, though. I don't think he can TKO him.
Gamrot can't. I don't think so either. You can take this one, Joey. Bowie Nickal.
My division, 185. Jamie Pickett, 13-8 versus Bo Nickal. Jamie Pickett, obviously not that great in the UFC. He's got a losing record of 2-4.
Kyle yoked him up, right?
Kyle yoked him up with a Darce choke with 1 second left in the first round. And then after that, he got TKO'd by Denise Tillilian on the card that I believe was like right before I fought. He beat Joseph Holmes, and he beat Star Poli, the Italian kid. Bo Nickal obviously making his debut after winning against a turd on Contender Series.
A turd.
Having said that, I'm not going to go against the fellow Pennsylvanian being Bo Nickal. I think his grappling is very good. He went against Gordon Ryan and was doing very well. Got caught, got submitted, obviously against one of the best. But it took him 13 minutes to get submitted.
I just watched. Well,
Same.
I just watched that match. It took that long for him to get submitted because
Didn't go to the ground.
he wasn't going to the ground.
Yeah. But
And Gordon wasn't allowed to pull guard. Gordon only got to sit on his butt like that because they went for like a takedown and he ended up on his butt. So he wasn't allowed to like pull guard and like butt scoot towards him. But Gordon's the fucking best grappler in the world. So I mean, even getting submitted by him, like you expect nothing else. Especially, obviously, he's a fucking amazing wrestler, but jiu-jitsu wise,
what I think is important about that, though, is that Bo Nickal seemed very upset to have lost.
yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
bro. He's a competitor.
Which is great.
I think he's going to blow through
Yeah, I
Jamie
do too.
Pickett.
I mean, I think Jamie Pickett's probably getting
His
cut after
Contender
this.
Series fight, like obviously he didn't fight the best guy, Bo Nickal,
Yeah.
but to go for a mounted triangle, like the way he went for that triangle, like you got to have some serious confidence to give up a dominant position and go for that and end up on your back. So
I just don't see Jamie Pickett being able to stop it. I mean, he got out wrestled by Kyle Dawkins. He got out wrestled by Denise Tillillian, who's not that great. And you're fighting just a different caliber, and I think Bo Nickal really is taking it serious. And I mean,
and he's same thing. He's out of that American Top Team camp with Gamrot and Amasov.
Masvidal.
They know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. So Bo Nickal by submission all day long.
Next up, my boy Cody Garbrandt versus Trevin Jones. Listen, I'm biased. I fucking love Cody Garbrandt. That's my dog.
What do you love about him? Just his style?
I just like him as a person. And
few will hunt, brother.
I just like him outside of few will hunt. He's just the man. But I've been watching him for years. His run, like coming up, bro, he was smoking everybody. Let me pull up his record real quick. Cause bro, let me go back to when
Joe, you know anything about Trevin Jones as he looks at it?
Trevin Jones is primarily a grappler. He's actually got a couple good upset wins, and he also beat that Valiev guy. He had a really good fight with him.
Timur, yeah. And he's really good.
Yeah, and he exactly, he's really good. I know they called it a no contest.
Do you remember Thomas Almeida?
Yes, and he smoked him.
Thomas Almeida was a motherfucker. Like, I thought he was going to be like a next champion. And Garbrandt, like, when they made that fight, I was like, here we go. And Garbrandt smoked his ass.
Yeah.
Then he smokes another guy, beats Dominic Cruz, and then fucking 2017, he loses to TJ, and then things kind of get slippery. But, like, if you look who Cody's losing to, TJ twice. He beat Pedro. Munoz knocked him out, but
he did have him on
He
skates.
had him, bro. He had him, and he's just a fucking dog, and he just wants to kill people. Then he knocked out a Sunsao, and then recently
he got knocked out by Kai Car France, I think,
and he lost the decision to Rob Font. But these are the best guys in the world he's losing to. I think this is a big step down in competition. Cody can wrestle. Like, Cody has a wrestling background. That's what he came from, was wrestling. And his hands, he's just fast as fuck. And he's back up at 135. He's not trying to cut back. He tried to cut to 25. I don't think that was the best decision.
I don't either. And this guy's also on a 3-fight skid himself to lesser
I think
opponents.
he's going to give him his exit ticket, and I think he's going to starch this motherfucker.
Do you feel like 3, just to go into it, but 3 is like really that number, it seems like? Cause
For the UFC?
I feel like
both
3
those
is.
dudes did get cut last week.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it is crazy. This guy's on a 3-fight. I mean, Cody's what, like 2-5 in his last 7?
Yeah.
And then Dustin, that motherfucker's 1-4.
Yeah.
Stop ducking me, Dustin Stoltzfus. I'm calling you out after I knock out Gerald.
I think he's won more than one fight in the UFC.
Who?
Stoltzfus.
Promise you.
He's
I
only
just
won,
looked at
he's
it.
only won one fight.
Yeah, you know, his one win was like, yeah, bro, look, this guy.
What were you looking up? Did you find it, or you said it already?
I already said it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull up my Tapology. I need to buy a laptop or something.
I don't know what Joe. I don't know if he sells drugs. I don't know what you do, bro. But you.
Sean knows what I did.
You got. He got a printer. Look, he got a printer. He got an iPad. You are a very.
Listen, he lost the decision to Dawkins. This is Dustin Stoltzfus. Got submitted by Vieira. Got submitted by Gerald Mearshart. Beat Dwight Grant, and then got fucking kicked to the moon by Abus Magomedov.
So to say this lightly, you're not a fan of Dustin?
Listen, I actually like the guy. That's what's making me mad about myself.
Weren't you sliding in his DMs?
I was sliding in his DMs trying to campaign to get the rematch. I actually like the guy as a person. I hope he is actually healthy and okay and figures out whatever he's got to. But as far as a fight, the dude's a bitch, man. Like, we're fighters in the UFC.
I love
Listen,
Joey.
we're fighters in the UFC. and I would understand. He would, man, if he was me, he would feel the same way. Maybe he wouldn't, but maybe that's what sets me apart. But you don't want to fight me, you got to eat one.
All right, Joey.
yeah.
You can take the next one because they're your weight class.
All right,
Derek
Brunson versus Dricus du Plessis.
We have different opinions on this fight.
Battle of the windmills here. So I think Dricus du Plessis, I'm going to say it up front, I think he is going to beat Derek Brunson. I'm not very high on Derek Brunson. I think that he has enough cardio to withstand Derek's one round of fame with his somewhat good wrestling.
It's
How can you say
relentless.
that, though?
It's relentless.
How can you say that though? Look at his. He beat Darren Till. He beat Kevin Holland. He
Yeah, but
beat
everybody's
Edmund.
beating Darren
He beat
Till with the
Edmund.
same-
He beat Edmund. He beat Ian Heinisch. He beat good guys.
I mean,
He's a headache,
I
bro.
mean, Ian Heinisch.
All right. Let's play MMA math real quick.
Let's do it.
Derek Brunson submitted. What round? Oh damn! They both submitted. they both submitted Darren Till in the third round.
math all messed up.
But yeah, my math's all fucked up. Listen,
I do think Brunson did a better job
I do
beating
too.
Darren Till.
I do too.
But I
think
also
Brunson's
don't
gonna
think
win.
that Brunson could beat Brad Tavares and Dricus beat Brad Tavares. And I think Brad Tavares looked good in that fight.
I'm not high on this guy.
I'm not either. I actually fucking think he's very annoying. But I do think that he's got the
I
momentum
feel
and the
like
confidence.
I feel like he comes out very hot, and then he kind of fades. But I'm picking.
It's a pick 'em. I mean,
If Derek comes out with blonde hair, he's winning.
Blonde Brunson.
Blonde Brunson comes out.
Blonde Brunson, baby.
Now this next one, I'm fucking torn on this.
No.
Vina Janjaromba, is that how you say your name? Versus Amanda Ribas.
Viviane Araujo.
Yeah, I just said that.
He said a completely
he's
different
so good
person.
with the names,
I
bro.
just said a completely wrong name. Who do you think's gonna win this fight?
Araujo. I think that she's.
I think so too.
I think she's going to TKO.
I was picking Ribas, but bro, her hands
are awful,
she's
and
been
they're not getting better.
She's been getting like when I was first watching a lot of her fights. Like, bro, she was looking super good, and then she lost to. She had a close fight with Caitlin.
She got knocked out in Abu Dhabi against what the hell was that girl's name?
No, I'm sorry. Ribas didn't have a. Ribas fought Caitlin too, right? Yeah, she lost to Caitlin, but
Marina. She
Marina,
got knocked
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And it was bad too.
And then Poliana Viviane smoked her. That was a minute ago, but yeah, the Marina Rodriguez one was scary because she was like knocked out, and then the ref kind of walked away, and then she finished her again, and then ever since then, like I wasn't crazy about her, so I'm picking the I'm pretty sure. I don't even know how to say her name. The other woman.
Viviane?
Yes, Viviane is an underdog.
Yeah, I would think so. But Viviane's game, man.
She's tough.
She's not a slouch. I don't feel like her style fits her the best sometimes. But
I'm picking her.
and she doesn't really get finished. I don't think she's ever been submitted either. So, but she is on a last loss was to who? Alexa Grasso.
Alexa's good.
Yeah, she's going to be tough.
I think it'd be good. Listen, if she wins, that'd be awesome. I think it'd be good for the division.
Yeah.
Julian Marquez versus Marc-Andre Barrio. I'm picking Julian Marquez.
Really?
Yes.
I think I'm going to go the opposite. I'm not really impressed with Julian Marquez at all. I think Andre Barriault's going to have a better cardio if he doesn't get chin checked. That's another good fight.
It's a good fight. I think Julian's just going to be able to...
He's entertaining.
I think he's going to be able to mix it up a little bit better. I think he's going to have a little bit better mixing some takedowns. I think he'll maybe get a TKO, ground and pound, or win the decision just by mixing in some takedowns. Julian's tough. He's a dog. He came out and he tried to slug with RoboCop. Not a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Not a smart thing to do.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, if you're on
The little Hulk man just did it.
Yeah, but bro,
He
listen.
just got locked in with a fight with.
Come on,
somebody
it's
too.
fucking. It's
The
fight.
Hulk?
He's fighting.
I just saw it this morning.
The Hulk?
He's fighting.
I should take a
Joaquin Buckley.
No.
Those two would be a good
He
fight.
got a good name.
The dude who just beat Buckley. No, not the dude who just beat Buckley. What the fuck is his
I
name?
hate to throw you off.
He used to
Yeah,
fight Al Hassan.
Yeah, he got
Al
Hassan.
Hassan.
Good
Al
fight.
Hassan.
That's
He
good
just got a
fight.
knockout though. I think he got a knockout on his last fight.
Yeah,
Two
Al
big
Hassan.
dudes,
Yeah, he knocked out the crazy Brazilian guy that was hyped up from Contender.
That's a good name for him. Good name.
Yeah.
I'm
Your
picking-
division.
I'm picking Marquez. Next fight:
Barriault.
I'm not this guy. I ain't-
Ian Gary versus Keenan Song. Is that how you say that?
Do you feel he's
Yeah,
the second
Keenan
coming
Song.
of
Keenan Song.
of McGregor?
Listen, man.
No.
Ian Gary by finish, but not a fan of him taking his wife's last name.
Did he really?
Ian Machado.
Gary too as well. bro.
Machado Gary.
Who's he married to? Like, what ethnicity?
She's
Irish?
Brazilian. Her Machado.
shit.
He's Irish.
Oh.
It's the Machado family, but
You think that was a business move?
I listened to him say why. I'm just busting balls. I mean, it's the Machados.
He's actually with us. You know
that's
that?
actually pretty cool. He's signed with Vayner.
Vayner. Yeah, he's with Vayner.
Shout out to Vayner Sports, Gary V,
Lloyd Pearson.
Mike Vespa.
Yeah. Vespi Vesp. Mikey Mike.
All right. But yeah, I think he's going to get a finish. These last couple ones, not really crazy about them.
Well, we gotta give our boy Basharat a shout because he was him and his brother were super cool when I was on Contender.
His fight got canceled on your dude. I'm super high on his brother. I'm super high on Basharat. I'm definitely picking him. Blackshear's tough. I think he fought for a Cage Fury, but yeah, I think Basharat's gonna win this one. I'm picking Tabitha Ricci to beat Jessica Penne, and then I'm just giving the pick for all these fights, and then I'm gonna pick Martinez as an underdog.
I think he's gonna outbox this kid.
So, there it is.
Yeah.
What would be your best bet if you have one? I'd say I'm picking Geoff Neal as my best bet. Fucking value, underdog, and it's going to hit.
And a derailment.
Alexa Grasso is my best bet.
Yeah? She's probably a big underdog, too.
Yeah. But why would you do that after Valentina's last fight? Regardless of what we think as far as like whether she was comfortable, what if she wasn't? You know, and she really did train and just got out-grappled a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think Geoff Neal's probably a really, really, really good one.
In other news, what else we got going on here? We should play like trivia at the end.
We should play trivia.
One thing I was going to ask was last night with the main event falling out. I was thinking, do you think UFC should prepare more for that when it comes to like you think they should do that more where they got people standing in?
It's hard because so at the point of they found out like during the fights, so they would have to have a fighter there waiting that entire time. Like I just don't think it's realistic.
It doesn't happen enough to actually want to make something.
It would have to be
different.
Like I could see them doing it for big cards, but after that morning, like as long as they wake up and they feel fine, like you got to let that other fighter go. Like you can't be like sitting around all day.
It's also not fair if you're a backup for my fight that you and I don't get hurt and the fight follows through.
Yeah.
You did a whole training camp and now what? Are you supposed to take another short notice fight or you have to go through a whole nother camp? Like that's a whole 5-6 month tie up of your career.
Yeah,
if you're training correctly.
It sucks. They just have to run it back. Like I've had fights fall out the day before where fighters, like I was supposed to fight Julian Lane, he didn't get cleared medically. I was supposed to fight somebody else where their medicals didn't get cleared, like their eye exam, like a couple of days before, where we had to find a new opponent. So it's just part of the game. Yeah.
Have you taken a short notice fight ever?
No.
What about you?
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Multiple times, unfortunately.
Do you feel like those really like catapult you or like
I personally then I didn't give a fuck. Now I care. You know what I mean? This is my money. This is my life, my career, my brain. I don't want to fucking take a, like a fucking Colby Covington type fight on a short notice and I'm fucking fat. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Yo, glimpse into the future next month is March Madness. I'm not talking about basketball. These UFC events for next month. Let's take a look at some of these.
Make some early predictions.
Lit. Like every one is good, bro.
Peter Yan versus Merab.
Peter Yan, baby, one of my favorites.
I'm picking Merab.
No. What?
The mean machine, Merab.
He's gonna get knocked out.
He's gonna get knocked out.
He's getting knocked out.
He's not gonna get knocked out.
He's getting slapped.
He's not getting knocked out.
100%. Peter Yan is underrated, and he will be a champion again.
I'm about to pee my pants. I'll be right back.
He's going to be a champion again. I'm telling you.
I think we're going to wait for him. I'm not going to move on to the next one without him.
What you think, I'm rich, Kurt? I did just buy this the other day. It was like $1,300.
It's a very useful tool, bro. So
I gotta get a case. I just got it like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get a case because I'm tired of fucking being on planes, looking at my phone, my neck and shit. I gotta fly out to Texas on Tuesday.
Even for this, like I said, this is
good.
Like I throw stuff in my notes and it's convenient, but like you do like good homework. So yeah, it's even for this, it's really good, and it doesn't commit you to like a computer or whatever. Like you could just be chilling, watching it, and then but also doing your homework and your studies on.
Well, I can circle shit too. I'm gonna get the pen because I'm tired of fucking. I always forget the notebook and shit like that. So, but yeah, probably gonna go to Best Buy from here and get something for it, like a case, and the fucking pen. The iPad.
In other news, I heard you're trying to put a Corvette engine in a Camaro, or is it the other way around?
So I have the same year. I have a 2000 Camaro and I have a 2001 Z06 Corvette.
Yes.
It's the first car I bought, the Corvette. I decided to keep it, and they have the same motor, except one is built and one isn't. The one in the Corvette is not built. The one in the Camaro is.
Shout out to RK Chevy.
If they do the job, shout out to RK Chevy.
The looks I was getting,
I don't think they don't
the looks
wanna
I
do
was
it.
getting yesterday, this ain't gonna go through.
Well, but listen, Jim doesn't know anything about cars in the mechanic industry.
The guys who were next to him, they were just like,
yeah.
They were
Well,
like,
it's worth to ask it. But hey,
yeah,
listen,
man.
It's simple. I think they're overcomplicating what I'm asking.
Yeah, but-
they're the same
all right.
motor. All you have to do is swap them. Now, if they were in control of like what to do with the car, they would know that.
All right, so how?
But Jim has to talk to his guy.
How many cars do you have right now?
4.
How many of them run?
1. Actually, no, 2. The Camaro runs.
So this man,
Oh, you got 2 in your truck. Oh, you said
My
2,
truck
the
and my
truck
Camaro.
runs because he got it from
RK
Chevy.
Chevrolet. Jim G.
None of his-
We're gonna clip this fucking part, and if we can't get this done, bro,
None of his
I'm gonna
other.
see you.
I was at the dealership yesterday, and Joey called him, and they were like, "This dude's trying to do some mad scientist shit with his cars.
Yeah.
Switching engines." I'm
But
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Just
So anybody that knows
sell-
it, Kurt, listen to me.
Sell these motherfucking cars and just buy like one like reliable like fucking Z06 or something. Like,
But
why do you have to have 1993?
So that's the whole
fucking-
point. I want to get rid of my Camaro. Listen to me, because this is about car stuff. It's not complicated what I'm asking. They are the same motor, same bolt pattern, everything. All you do is take one out, put it in.
If it's so
That's it.
simple, then why don't you just do it yourself?
I don't have a garage. I would do it myself.
could
I
rent
would
one.
love to do it myself.
You don't know. You're
You're gonna rent a garage? What?
I'm sure somebody would let you use their garage. You're a motorhead. You don't know anybody with a garage.
I'm in a training camp, Sean. I have to spend. See,
Now he's in a training
I'm in a
camp.
training camp.
That's like throwing a draw 4 right there.
Yeah, but take your Call
That
of
was a
Duty.
good comeback.
Yeah, but now I'm about to fucking hit you.
No,
right
no,
back.
no.
Take your Call of Duty hours that you play.
I haven't played. I have not played since we last played.
Okay.
And for the record, I played one time. When I bought a headset, I hit.
Oh, you played recently?
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, I'm hurt, and then Joe was like, yo, just get the game. It is fun.
Yeah.
But
Are you a Fast and the Furious guy?
What do you mean?
Like, do you
The
watch
movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the first one was really good. They had good ass
Can you
cars.
give me,
The
can
first
you give me a
one.
line?
Was good.
I love when people say Fast and the Furious.
Just I don't know when that train. I don't know what they
give-
fucking
give
said.
him a- give him a
When-
one line.
I
Give me
don't
one
really
line.
know
Give
the
me one
movie
line.
that well as far as like lines, but
What do you say?
He said when that train moves, I'm going or something.
That's your line?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know like
You're like
one
granny
liners like that.
shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Bro. Yo, I'm telling you, when you see my Evo, you'll like that's a legit. Fucking,
Whether you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning.
is that what he said? That's fucking awful.
He said, at least I like the tuna here. Nobody likes the tuna here.
You're such a fake car guy.
Nah, I'm a great car. I love cars,
fake
man.
car
But
guy.
that's exactly so. That's why I'm a true car guy because I don't want to get rid of the car because of the sentimental value. It's the first Corvette. I was a Corvette fan all my life. Never thought I would own one, and then I bought one, and then because of certain friendships, it kind of fucked me over with the car. And now I'm in a position, and I've been in a position to keep it. So I kind of want to keep it and just get rid of everything else.
Fuck that.
I would keep the Corvette and the
Yeah.
truck, and if anything, I would get rid of the Evo for like a newer car or something like that. You know, like a fucking Hellcat or some shit in the future. I don't know.
I got you. I don't want to bore people if they're not car people,
Man,
but I do want to continue.
There's some motherfucking car people out there.
I want to continue with your next month's picks. We also have Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards 3. Call it, brother.
Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman.
Usman.
Listen, man, listen.
Talk about the second one.
He did
How-
get taken down in the first round. Like the way he took him down and then gift wrapped him and took his back. Like he fucking made him turn, took his back. Like that was very, very technical, and then had his back the entire rest of the round. I just think Kamaru was kind of slipping at first.
Yeah.
And then he took control of the entire rest of the fight, and I think he was just kind of coasting. For you to get knocked out in the fifth round, like nobody's seen that coming. Like I was doing a Twitch live with Jens Pulver, and we were just like kind of just watching, and they have our reactions live. Like my jaw was just dropped. Like, I could not believe it.
Speaking of Jens Pulver, bro, to go back a couple,
bro,
I felt like a casual.
Yeah,
I didn't know who he was,
bro.
I felt like
the
a
man.
nut.
Wow,
he's the man.
I did, but I didn't watch you. I was a boxing person, bro.
Yeah,
I was a boxing person until
yeah,
like a couple years ago.
You do look like a Jake Paul fan.
His thing was like, it was a tearjerker. Like,
Seriously?
no, when they they introduced him, like I was
they
like,
were doing
man.
it. I'm sitting here like no emotion, no connection.
Did you see when they? Because he was streaming the fights, and then
he didn't know, right?
And then he was crying and shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I had no idea who they were. I'm like, who is this? Why are they doing this?
But yeah, shout out to Jens Pulver, he's the man.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think Usman. I think Usman's gonna win, and I think he's gonna retire.
Would you go to the O2 Arena to go watch the Edwards and Usman 3?
No.
Nice.
What about you, Joey? What you got?
If they paid me,
Usman, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, Usman.
Why do you have ice in your? Is that a protein shake or
Yeah,
is that
it was
coffee?
a protein shake. So it was warm temperature, and I was like, I don't feel like drinking a fucking lukewarm protein shake, so I put ice in it.
What?
Is that fucking weird?
fuck?
That's weird?
I mean, if you blended it up and made a
I didn't
fucking,
blend it.
that's
Nah.
what if you did that, it'd be normal. You just threw a fucking bunch of ice in
It's
your.
not melting because it's so cold.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I put like 97
what kind of,
cubes
what kind
up
of
in there.
protein's in there?
That's a fucking Jocko John.
He really do judge
B-
the protein every.
Anyways,
Yo, last one on.
You drink Core Power. I don't even want to hear it.
Core Power. No, I drink motherfucking All Max. I don't drink no. That,
No, he drank Fairlife.
Yeah, on the go if I have to. Fairly solid.
I was on the go.
You weren't on the go.
I didn't.
You was at your house. At my house, I have fucking every All Max flavor. You were at your goddamn house, and that's what you picked up. Anyway,
last one on that. Next.
Jocko's the man, though. No disrespect.
Vera versus Sanhagen. I think that this is also a great.
Cheeto Vera, baby. I'm a
picking,
Cheeto Vera
I'm
fan.
picking Cheeto. I love Cheeto.
You sold on
He's a
Cheeto?
Fucking, he's just a dog. He runs all these miles, sits in the sauna, sits in the cold plunge. I love him. He just does the same shit I do. He just loves training. He's a dog.
Listen, I think there's a benefit to running, but there's a certain extent where it's like it's just too much.
Bro.
Anything more than 2 miles a day, I think is terrible for you. While doing this kind of training,
2 miles is nothing. 2 miles, like when I see people like listen,
2 miles a day plus this kind of training.
Anything, if you're not running anything and then you go and run 2 miles, like if that's all you're doing, then great for you. That's fine. Like, but when I see pro fighters post that they run 2 miles, I'm like, dog, don't even post that shit. Keep that shit to yourself. Because 2 miles, like,
just not enough.
that ain't.
But what is the? You're going for a cardio push. What's the point in the long runs?
Because there's different.
Isn't that what the point is in here?
Yeah,
pushing
but there's different zones that you're trying to train. Like, there's zone 2, like that's your low and slow. Like that's like your blue heart rate. Then there's green, there's zone 3. So there's different reasons for runs. And a lot of people just go out and run and they don't know why they're running. So that's why I think it's stupid. Like you just say you're going out for a 2 mile run, you don't put on a heart rate monitor. You're just running and then you're sprinting and then you're running slow and then you're barely walking. Like you don't know what you're doing. So that's why I think people don't understand what they're doing with cardio. I call it conditioning.
I'd be maxing my heart rate out in them 2 miles. I'm fucking sprinting at the end.
Yeah.
Well, that shit be saying, stop.
Joey goes out, he starts running, and he's like, "Oh, my foot hurts." And
No, my foot. You know what's crazy?
And then he just
my
walks
foot,
back in his house and
my
turns
foot
on
does
Call of
not
Duty.
hurt when I run. It only hurts if I fucking kick. I don't know. It's weird. I can bounce, I can jump rope, but if I run, I'm good. But and I wrestle, I'm good. But if I kick, this guy.
No, that's the sound of you sucking of milking a titty.
Oh my god, this guy.
You should Fairlife sponsor my boy because he's always fucking milking it.
I hope that fucking lands at some point.
What else we got?
I don't know. We covered like I said, March Madness for us is definitely.
Did you get rid of yours to get the
what?
The truck?
Yeah.
It's going. Subi's going.
Do you miss it?
Don't. I don't want people to know what I'm driving.
No, I'm not saying.
No, I know. I don't even want people to know. I have a T.
It's an
word.
SUV.
Yeah, SUV.
It's an SUV, brother. The Subi is going. All right.
So Andre is going to be there tomorrow, but he can't go live yet.
Andre, soft. I'm trying to think if there's any other like big news. Oh well, I mean, by the time this airs, the fight will already have happened. But Tommy Fury, Jake Paul. What's your prediction?
Me personally, honestly, I think I was telling you earlier, I think I hate saying rigged, but I don't know. I just don't. After that one time that everybody bet on Tyron Woodley and he got knocked out like that, and then the next time the lines weren't even available, I feel like that was clearly saying to you,
Did you see
that Vegas is like, nah, we good.
Did you see Jake Paul always does it? He tries to bet them double or nothing. Like either I'll give you double your purse if you beat me, or you get nothing. And Tommy Fury was kind of like, oh, like, I don't know. And his dad was like, we're fucking doing it, and shook his hand. And he's like. Tommy looked back like, damn, dog. Like, I'm about to, like, if I get bodied, I'm going to lose all my money. So,
yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't touch it. I'm like, if even
yeah,
if
but
there
listen,
are
that's not contractual. They ain't fucking going to give up their purse.
no, I mean, I'm sure they get it written up. Like, Jake Paul's got, like, like a fucking legal team, and, like, I'm sure they had that shit drafted up.
My thing is, what is he going to do? What is his game plan here to be a legit, like, do you think he can make a legacy out of this?
I mean,
I think he worked. Yo, get credit. I think he works hard. I think he really takes boxing serious.
Yeah.
Do I think he could be the active dude at his size who's not playing games and not doing none of this?
well, I mean,
bullshit?
this is going to be the first, because Tommy, obviously, if you look at his record, it's dog shit. It's bullshit. But, like, he's a real boxer. Like, he's coming from a real, I'm not saying he's the best boxer or he's the best at his weight classes, but he's coming from a good family. Like, his brother's the best boxer in the world. So he's going to know how to fight. If Jay can, like, smoke him and it's not staged, which none of us will ever know, I mean, that's a start. And then he's signed with PFL, so he's going to do those PFL fights. Like,
I saw him talking about Francis, saying, like, telling him he should come over and do some sort of deal with them. And at this point, I'm like, man, Francis is on ice, and it's like, was it the best decision? And
I don't think it was.
It's not looking good.
But they said him and Deontay Wilder. If that happens, I would love to see that.
My thing is, you got
In MMA or boxing?
Boxing. I would love to see
I think he'll
that.
get smoked
I
in
think he'll
boxing
get
by
put on
Deontay Wilder.
skates.
I don't think they're both good at boxing.
I don't think they are either, but
Here's
I
a
think
scientific fact.
Dude,
scientific fact.
Ngannou's going to run after his ass.
Boxers hit harder than MMA guys.
100%.
Because that's all they focus on. They also, and it's like,
100%. Well, I mean, most MMA guys suck at boxing.
and what I'm saying is that's also going to take away anything that makes you versatile. You are now one dimensional. You're in his world, and that's why everybody, when people always would talk about like, why don't Floyd do MMA? Oh, if he wasn't, but he can't. You can't teach grappling in a week. You can't teach grappling in 6 months.
it's the MMA fighters' fault for taking these fights with these boxers because they know what they're doing. They're getting set up because they know damn well that
it's worth it though.
Yeah,
financially, it's worth it
for sure. But it's your legacy, like, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
because no boxer, they know like, bro, one kick or one takedown, it's a
Over.
wrap.
Yeah.
Like I would bet if like. In less than a minute, if an MMA fighter versus a boxer, like the fight's over. Like one takedown, submission,
Even if the other way around,
TKO,
if
it's a
Floyd
wrap.
Fort McGregor in MMA.
He get dusted.
You talking about bullet to the
one
loaded
kick,
up house car kids.
one kick upside the head or in the leg. I'm like, oh god,
Yeah.
like it's a wrap. Yeah, but obviously that's not. I think Fury will win. I wasn't a fan of him at first, but I kind of like what he's doing. Like he's bringing more attention. Like, and obviously I'm in the UFC, Joe's in the UFC, but there's PFL and there's other people would think MMA is UFC. Like I don't think like a lot of people understand. Like MMA is the sport, and there's all these other leagues. And when you're a professional fighter, you're a professional fighter. Like your record in the UFC is your same. Like your record's your record wherever you're at. So there's all these other organizations, and more guys are getting chances because of Jake Paul bringing eyes to PFL, and he's going to do good things. So I don't hate him, man.
I do have to say, the other two fights, they did officially announce the Sterling versus Cejudo. And then they did announce, what was the other one? It was just Curtis Blades versus that Pavlovich guy.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a banger because that's 2 and 3, I think, fighting each other.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were talking about boxing. I thought you were going to say Davis.
Shit, but I know boxing. They
Davis
did
versus
announce
Garcia.
That's a good fight.
That's going to be.
Didn't they announce Lomachenko versus? It's not Haynes, right?
Devin
Devin Haney.
Is that fight happening?
I don't know if it's announced, but Garcia and
I know Garcia
that's
and
locked
Tank
in.
is.
I think Tank's going to knock Garcia
I do too,
out.
bro. I do too. I just
The world of boxing, they're all dodging my boy Boots.
Yes.
Bro.
What's he fight at?
147. It's welterweight in boxing.
Yeah, so he's bigger. So who's the champion there?
Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, boxing got several belts.
Oh,
But bro, boxing's like
that's deep for him. That's a good ass
but
test.
he wants to
wants
smoke,
box.
and even the guys who are behind them, they know, like they're like, I'm not even giving this kid a chance.
It's not worth it yet. Let him age, get a little older. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I think it's gonna get worse.
That's exactly why boxing sucks.
Too many politics.
Dude,
honestly, I'm not gonna say who, but somebody has to pass away, and then I think boxing will.
Too many politics, too many belts. I do think MMA should have. We don't have enough weight classes. Boxing has too many weight classes. Like it should have been every 10 pounds. Like we
it should be super
why
classes.
the fuck did we go from 55 everything up until 55 is 10 pounds. Then you go 70, 185. From 185 to 205, that's a 20-pound jump. That's massive. It should be 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. I think 205, 225, and then heavyweight. Why make heavyweights cut to 265? Let them fucking be monsters, like how they did in Pride. And just
I think the problem is then you get people that are built like Augusto Sakai or like fucking
I'm
tied to Ivasa, and they're just like they're not going to be able to fight more than 2 rounds.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a different atmosphere, and then we have more weight classes, more belts, more opportunities for cross weight class
Catch
fights,
weights.
like more. All right, the 65-pound champ versus 75-pound champ, like there's just more shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But Dana always said no to that, didn't he?
Yeah, but other leagues have tried it, and I mean it's worked good.
I think because I think Eagle put like a certain class in there.
Yeah,
that was
Eagle
like
did
different.
165 because that's what Diego Sanchez and Kevin Lee fought at.
Did you see Sean Strickland talking about Diego?
No, I see him say something, but it's hard to keep up with everything he
It
says.
is, yeah.
Wow, what was he saying?
Something. I don't even think we
That
can.
it was our-
politically correct. I don't even think we can repeat what
Yeah.
he said, but it is what it is.
There were some good bare knuckle fights last week.
Do you watch that? You follow
Lorenzo
that?
Hunt, boy.
Bro, he was on.
He was done.
That dude Mike Richmond. No, wait, that dude used to fight at
55,
bro,
right?
45.
45.
And
he
now
got
now he's
big.
a heavyweight. He's definitely on the sauce.
Yeah.
See my boy Cowboy Cerrone? He's definitely on the sauce. He's jacked.
He said it. He said it.
Oh, he said it. He's fucking yoked, bro. He used to walk around 176.
He's like
he says 220, jacked.
Yeah. He looks healthy. He looks good.
He looks really good.
Yeah, but my boy Lorenzo Hunt, we fought back in the day.
You fought him?
and
You fought
yeah,
Lorenzo Hunt?
I choked him unconscious. Yeah.
When?
my third or fourth pro fight, I choked him unconscious.
Was that at the arena?
That was at 2300.
At 2300, I was there.
Yeah. So now he's 10-1, 9-1, and bare knuckle. He's a 2-weight world champ.
All right.
Ain't no champ.
They got
That's
something
what I
brewing
say.
there. They got something brewing there for
He's-
bare knuckle when you're done.
He's 40.
Nah.
He's gonna be good.
He retired from MMA after my fight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he announced
Somebody tagged you in something with some dude with long hair, and I really thought it was you watching it. I was like, damn, Joe used to have long
it.
hair.
Yeah, fucking Neal Magny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like,
Yo, at first I was like, man, I'm fucking ugly because I could see it. I was like, God damn, fuck. But yeah, I fought Lorenzo back in the day and choked him unconscious. Took him down, took his back, and then choked him out.
you could beat him bare knuckle?
Do I think I could beat him? Bro,
Yeah.
I would smoke that motherfucker bare knuckle. You crazy? Bro.
Big boy.
Hey, listen, he I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's doing well because he's somebody that like fucked up in life from his story because he was nice afterwards. But yeah, I mean the whole it's corny, but good for him. And he did get dropped, bro. His face looked like he was ready to accept getting beat, and then he just tucked and threw it and caught him.
If you went bare knuckle, would you be natty or you definitely juice up?
Bro, if I was fuck, I'm juicing. Why would I go natural, bro? Fuck that. If I'm not getting tested, I'm going on.
In the world of jiu-jitsu, there's been some big beef going on.
Last night I saw you getting thrown in the mix there.
I
With
got thrown in the mix a little bit.
Oh
last
yeah,
You saw that?
yeah. I didn't know if that was real. So Gordon said,
posted me because when I went against Craig, I was like a plus 700. Like I was supposed to get walked by Craig Jones.
Explain that match just a little bit of what I know. It made it kind of special. Like there were certain rules, but for the most part, it was a legit match.
The
right?
only rule, because after I beat him, people came out and they're like, "Oh, there was no leg locks," like blah blah blah. The only submission he couldn't do, which is Fury's rules, is no heel hooks on the UFC fighters. So he could knee bar, toe hold, straight ankle lock. Every other submission was fully legal. And did I play the rules to my advantage? Yes. I went in there like, bro, I'm not going to let him sweep me.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay on top, And if I can go for a submission, I'll go, but I'm going to hold top control and I'm going to win this match.
Yeah.
Like, that was my, like, motherfuckers thought I was just going to go in there and get smoked.
play the
like,
game with
nah,
them. Yeah,
dog.
nah,
like,
yeah.
no, I'm not letting you entangle my legs. Like, I'm not letting you get underneath of me.
And I think we were all saying at that time, like, bro.
Afterwards, Gordon followed me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And so yesterday, like, they have like a big beef going on. He put like that about Craig losing to a 170-pound UFC fighter, which,
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely ain't 170 pounds.
Yeah.
But Craig's big. Like, when we did that match, we did 200 and below.
Yeah, he's huge.
Craig weighed in at 199.5, so he cut to 200. Like, I can get up to 200 pounds, but I think I was like 194 for that match. So he was big. Like, he's not a small dude, but yeah. And then Craig reposted what he said, and it said, at least tag our humble king. I'm like, yeah, I am a humble king. Humble king. My boy, I liked them both. Like,
Yeah.
I was talking to Gordon last night. I'm like, I'm going to still come down and train once my groin's healed up because, bro, he's the best. And then Craig tagged me that too. So I like them both. Like,
Dude, Craig Jones' Instagram is hilarious.
That's why I said to him, I said, you might be number 2 in grappling, but you're number 1 in Instagram content.
Is that what you told him?
Yeah.
What, yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He didn't write back to me. But, like, bro, his shit is hilarious. Like, every time I see
Is
them,
he number 2 over Nicky Rod?
Yeah.
I think he's better than Nicky Rod. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Even after he
And
almost
last
beat
night,
Gordon.
Nicky Rod fought last night too, and I think
Nicky lost to
Pena.
He just lost?
because Gordon was supposed to fight Pena. Gordon's stomach's all fucked up, so Nicky Rod took a spot. He lost, but like,
Now, is that
bro,
'cause of the
jiu-jitsu matches
sauce?
like those losses don't mean,
Yeah.
like, bro, like you could lose a decision on some like
Gordon Ryan, his Craig Jones page is funny, but Gordon Ryan is a savage
bro.
on Instagram, a demon.
You don't, bro.
Like the one he went to, he pulls up to your page.
Bro.
I tapped everybody in this picture. It was like 5 dudes. It was like 5 legendary guys. They pulled up to the page. Like,
And
in this
he
picture.
comes with the receipts, like,
Bro.
comes with receipts.
He's a demon, bro.
Yeah.
Like when people say you're a demon, that dude is
If
a
you
demon.
fuck with Gordon and just delete social media. Because listen, if you don't go on social media after like something, like if people like even like after my loss, like if you don't go on there and look at the comment, like that shit's not real. Because no one in real life will ever walk up to you and be like, you fucking suck, pussy. Because you'll just dog them.
Yeah.
But like it's the internet, so obviously people are going to say mean shit to you. But if you don't read those comments or you don't look at it, like Rogan's like, bro, do not read comments. Just stay completely away from it. And it's not real. It's not real life. Like social media is not real life. So if you value your real life, stay off social media because if you fuck with Gordon, he's coming for that ass.
But he's legit. Like I said, he's a savage in real. I'm not saying he's like a great fighter, but I'm sure he can hold his own in a fight.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's just got to fucking.
Bitch, I'd be running from that motherfucker.
He's just got to get a hold of you.
He's not a fighter, but
moving.
He can pull a guard, and now you got it. If you want to beat me up, come get me.
Yeah,
and that could be the worst decision you ever make. But
yeah,
he can talk shit because he can in some way back it up with his craft.
Well, he's the best grappler in the world.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can like obviously him and Nicky had a close match, their last one, but before that, like he made quick work of Nicky in ADCC. But bro, Nicky's fucking good.
Yeah,
he's newer to jiu-jitsu compared to Gordon. Gordon's been doing it for a long time. Like at Henzo's, like I always heard about Gordon and Gary, and I'd go up and see those guys, and like, bro, they're the best. Like even Gary, like Gary's killing it.
Yeah, but as far as competition, you really think Craig Jones is still better than Nicky Rod? Because Nicky Rod's been proven to go around.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. But he's going around like beating.
I mean,
better competition right now, right?
No. I'll pull up their because they have them on Tabology.
Because I haven't heard that much about Craig Jones like winning anything for quite some time.
He's been in camps.
He just took second in ADCC.
Who did he lose to?
I'll tell you right now. Who the fuck did he lose to? He lost to Kanan Durant. Dude's good. Kanan, yeah. He's like another like. Bro, they're all in like the top guys in the world.
Yeah.
But before that, he beat Nicholas Murgali, who is Gordon's teammate. He's a fucking beast. He's only lost to my name pops up. Pedro. Yeah, he's only losing to really good guys. Lucas Barboza, it got canceled. Mason Fowler's really good. He lost to him, but like
Mason Fowler just won too on that same card that Nicky Rod and Gordon went against each other, right?
Yeah,
He's actually really good.
He's really, really good. He used to fight MMA.
Yeah. I feel like I had seen him, but he wasn't that great at MMA.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What? It doesn't even.
But
there
then,
it is.
yeah, it's all in Tapology. And then,
Yeah, but see what I'm saying, Sean? He only has 5 matches, and he hasn't competed at all in 2023. 5 matches since you.
Yeah, but they open up schools, so they're not as active. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
All right. Well, we could talk about this shit all day long.
For sure.
Thank you to Steady Picks for bringing you guys this radio. Thank you to everybody who's watching. We're getting more views. We're getting more comments.
1.6. I checked it last night. 1.6.
Subscribe. And at the end of the day, make sure you sign up for Steady Picks because they're giving you free money.
Free bets. And the comments, everything, all that stuff helps.
Thank you guys for the support.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Don't
Keep
even sign
in.
up just because it's free. Sign up because we're fucking basically undefeated on picks. We've like literally gone wrong. Like, I don't know, fucking, what are we, like 60-2? I don't know, something like that.
No, we're definitely not undefeated, but it's all good. Thank you guys. Steady Picks. We love you. Peace.
Next time.